Starlight'S Sacrifice. The kingdom of Etherian shimmered beneath a velvet sky speckled with stars, each one a silent witness to the struggles of the mortal realm below. Lucian Starcrest, the kingdom's most revered astronomer, was a man of reason, a seeker of truths hidden in the cosmic dance above. The celestial tower, his sanctuary, stood tall and defiant against the winds of time. Its walls bore the etchings of his countless nights spent deciphering the heavens. Lucian had always believed the stars were impartial observers, their purpose limited to guiding sailors and inspiring poets. He never imagined they would demand his soul. The stars call. One night, as he meticulously charted the constellations, Lucian noticed an anomaly. The stars seemed to be shifting, forming patterns unknown to his vast library of celestial maps. Their light pulsed, brighter and closer than ever before, filling his observatory with an otherworldly glow. Suddenly, a surge of energy knocked him back, sending books and parchment flying. He clutched the desk, gasping for air as visions flooded his mind. Shadowy wraiths, the Void's army, advancing toward Etherian. Their dark tendrils snuffed out life wherever they touched, consuming everything in their path. The stars whispered to him, their voices an ethereal hum that resonated in his very bones. "We offer you power, Lucian, the strength to protect your kingdom. But power demands sacrifice." Their terms were clear. To wield their energy fully, Lucian would have to sever his mortal ties. He would no longer be human but a celestial entity bound to the stars forever. A light in the darkness. Despite the growing weight of his secret, Lucian found solace in Lyra Alaric, a healer who had recently arrived in Etherian. Lyra was everything he was not: grounded, compassionate, and unafraid to challenge him. She saw through his stoic facade, coaxing out laughter and warmth he thought he had lost long ago. Their love blossomed quietly, like a flower growing through cracks in the stone. Lyra became his sanctuary, her presence a reminder of what it meant to be human. But as the Void's approach grew nearer, the stars' whispers turned into an incessant chorus, urging him to decide. The choice. As the festival of stars approached, Lucian ascended the celestial tower, hoping for clarity. The stars, now almost blinding in their brilliance, revealed a third option he had not known before. He could use the celestial energy to annihilate the Void and himself in the process. It was a bitter alternative, but one that would spare his humanity and allow him to protect Etherian without abandoning Lyra. Yet, the stars also showed him the future if he chose this path. A world saved, but Lyra devastated by his death. Her love for him turned into a grief so consuming it would destroy her. "You must choose," the stars whispered. "Sacrifice yourself, your love, or your humanity. One path spares the world. Another spares your soul." The Void's arrival. The night the Void wraiths descended, Etherian trembled beneath a moonless sky. The shadowy creatures moved like a tide of despair, their forms twisting and devouring all in their path. Lucian stood atop the celestial tower, his body glowing with the energy of the stars. Lyra followed him, refusing to leave his side despite his protests. "You can't do this alone," she said, her voice resolute. "I don't have a choice," he replied, his heart heavy. "The stars have shown me the way. If I don't act, Etherian will fall." "But at what cost?" Lyra demanded. Lucian hesitated, torn between his love for her and the weight of his duty. The deception. As the Void wraiths breached the city walls, Lucian made his decision. Feigning determination, he pretended to commit to the stars' ultimate demand, to sacrifice himself entirely. Lyra watched in horror as he stepped into the starlight's embrace, his form glowing brighter and brighter. But instead of relinquishing himself, Lucian unleashed a torrent of celestial energy, targeting the wraiths with a ferocity he hadn't known he possessed. The wraiths screeched as their darkness dissolved under the celestial onslaught. Yet, with each burst of power, the stars' whispers grew angrier, their voices demanding the fulfillment of their price. a selfish choice. As the final wraith fell, the star's light dimmed, and the energy coursing through Lucian began to wane. The voices, once harmonious, now roared with fury. "You have defied us," they thundered. "You were given 3 paths, yet you chose none. Balance must be restored." Lucian's knees buckled as the star's power surged, threatening to consume him. Lyra rushed to his side, cradling him as his body trembled. "Lucian, what have you done?" she whispered. "I couldn't leave you," he admitted, his voice raw with guilt. "I chose to save myself. And us. The consequences." The stars exacted their punishment swiftly. Though the void wraiths were vanquished, the cost of Lucian's defiance rippled through the kingdom. The celestial energy, unstable and uncontrolled, fractured the night sky, creating rifts that spewed chaotic energy across the land. Etherian was saved from the void but plunged into a new era of uncertainty. The people hailed Lucian as a hero, unaware of the price he had paid, or refused to pay. A shattered love. Lyra couldn't forgive him. Though she loved him deeply, his decision to defy the stars had endangered everything they fought to protect. "You had the power to save us all," she said, her voice trembling. "But you chose yourself. How can I look at you knowing that?" "I chose you," Lucian countered, his voice breaking. "I couldn't bear to lose you." "But you lost me anyway," she replied, tears streaming down her face. Epilogue. Lucian remained in Etherian, a man revered by the kingdom but haunted by the stars' whispers. Lyra left the city, returning to her homeland, unable to reconcile her love for him with the consequences of his choice. The stars no longer guided him, their light a distant reminder of the burden he once carried. Alone in the celestial tower, Lucian gazed at the fractured sky, his heart heavy with regret. The stars had offered him 3 paths, and in choosing none, he had forged a 4th, one of love, betrayal, and irrevocable loss.